Welcome back to St Andrews College here in Blackrock, County Dublin. We're heading into the second half of the second game on day 2 of the Kate Russell tournament, brought to you live and exclusively on sportinglimerick.com. The hosts are 1-0 down against Banbridge Academy, in danger of heading out of the competition. And it's going to be Gabby Lewis to restart things for Andrews, playing right to left. Banbridge scoring from a short corner in the opening half through Katie MacDonald. But it's Banbridge who two draws yesterday that are in control of this game. St Andrews needs something drastic if they're going to stay in this competition. Everyone chasing Crescent College, the Munster champions from Limerick. They've won already this morning against the Jez. Kalash the Connacht champions, 6-1. It's put them on 7 points. Their big game, as it looks at the moment, is going to be Crescent and Kilkenny. That's coming up live on sportinglimerick.com at 1 o'clock. But it's all about St Andrews and Banbridge right now, and as Banbridge bossed that first half, and they're on the attack early in this second half, and it's Jodie Simmons in possession. Jodie Simmons are running down that left wing under pressure from Nicole O'Connell. Simmons forced to check back, lays the ball off to Gemma Hassan, and Hassan Ivan is a player that very, very rarely gives that ball away.
Yeah, no, she's a very good player. Just nice pick up there and a drive on the inside. Probably what I'd like to see her do is if she could get in off that left side and kind of attack a left foot and drive at the middle of the pitch sometimes, or check out and see can she ship the ball through Gardner and then get it to Benanal on the right hand side. But Banbridge have been excellent in this game. You know, Reid, we spoke about her yesterday as a player who had all the weapons, and she's been far more aggressive. She's been stepping up behind that midfield, and from that sweeper position. That's your most important player on the pitch. They don't have to mark anyone. They're mopping up. They're free to go attack the ball. And she's done that today. And Andrews they just haven't been able to deal with her. The only thing I'd like to see is that when she's getting in that good field position is that she's drilled in a couple of balls where she's got up about 5 yards outside the 25. If she could drill that ball from an angle as opposed to drilling it straight, I think it'll be a lot harder for Andrews to deal with. But no, Banbridge have been excellent, and again they've started this second half on the front foot.
Yes, they have. It's St Andrews now in possession. Played all the way back there by Rachel Diggin to Asa Devin Aikens, I should say, of course. And it's played up down that right hand side, looking for Robin O'Leary. O'Leary's won a free. A lot of play in this game. Banbridge attacking down that right hand side. That's their stronger side. And you'll be wondering now if St Andrews is in good control there from Amy Elliott, the Irish international there. Irish senior international. Got capped earlier this year, or late last year I should say. It's Jasmine Barrett playing the ball into the centre. Excellent defending from Hannah Buchanan though. In fact, it's Holly Hannah. It's Hannah on the run. Just blown up for a free. A bit of a harsh one against Holly Hannah there. But read the play brilliantly to get the interception and scupper that St Andrews attack. And it's going to be Katie Jane Marshall for St Andrews. Plays the ball back here to Aikens. And Devin Aikens in possession now. Forced to go back to the right hand side to Marshall. Has played down that right hand side. Chance for Robin O'Leary. Her touch isn't brilliant though. But Gabby Lewis is there to help out. Lewis plays the ball across. Dangerous ball from Lewis. Nearly caught out the Banbridge defence, but got away with that one, the Banbridge. And they'll restart play with Ellen Reid in possession. Reid now, as Ivan mentioned there, star player on this Banbridge side, and definitely has made an impressive start to this game. Impressive first half. It's going to be a St Andrews free over on that side, won by Robin O'Leary for St Andrews. It's going to be taken by Nicole O'Connell over on that far sideline into Amy Elliott. Great control from Elliott under pressure from Gardner. All the way back then to Marshall now. Marshall's trying to spread play. It's a good ball by Marshall, but Juliet Byrne unable to get possession of the ball. And it's going to be possession for Holly Hannah on that Banbridge side. She tries a long one. Good intercept from Byrne. And it's going to be Banbridge in possession once more. It's intercepted by Joey Lord. Good play by the St Andrews number 3. It's into Elliott. Elliott was well marked by Alex Gardner in that first half. And Gardner's on her against a good ball up forward there, looking for Joey Lord. But Ellen Reid is alert to the danger once again, and Reid does brilliantly in her sweeping position to find Jodie Simmons. And away come Banbridge again. That's Gemma Hassan down that left hand side. Very difficult player to dispossess. She's been fouled. It's going to be a green card. And that's a couple of minutes in the bin for St Andrews again. It's Gemma Hassan with that fantastic close control. And that there, St Andrews down to 10 players for a couple of minutes. And it's Alex Orr that's been shown the green card. And another blow for St Andrews, Ivan. But they need to do something fairly drastic. We were hoping for St Andrews bit of a lift at the start of the second half. It hasn't happened, and once again it's been all Banbridge.
Yeah, it has been all Banbridge, and again I think the big difference for Banbridge today has been the performance of Reid in this game. She's been excellent. Like the Banbridge defenders are aggressive, they're stepping in front. Andrews are struggling to get that ball. Once they get it into the forwards, it's not sticking, and when they do get it in, the forwards are just panicking a little bit and playing it blind. But I think that the major contrast to yesterday is that Reid just isn't turning over the ball. She's dominated this game from the start. All the Kilkenny chances yesterday in the Banbridge game, and all the chances later on in Banbridge's second game against Crescent, all came off turnover balls. So it was Banbridge having the ball, turning over the ball, and then counter. Andrews aren't getting that platform that those two sides got yesterday because Banbridge have been absolutely outstanding. They've moved the ball well, they've been a threat, they've been aggressive, and Andrews just struggling to get a foothold. And again, good field position for Banbridge here with Reid on the ball.
Long corner, Reid fires that in towards Jodie Simmons. It's hit her foot. It's going to be a free out, but it's important again for Banbridge that Reid pops up forward as much as she can as Rachel Diggin launches a counter attack for Banbridge, but it's easily scuppered out. Again, it was Reid, central to everything Banbridge are doing in this game. And now it's Gemma Hassan in possession. She fires one up, looking for Katie MacDonald. Not the best of passes on that occasion from Gemma Hassan. And away comes St Andrews, looking to bring play into the Banbridge half. Rachel Diggin opts to go back. It's Jasmine Barrett in possession. Good block by Sophie Mount, and good stick work though from Rachel Diggin, but she's surrounded by 3 defenders on the Banbridge side. That occasion is forced all the way across to Katie Jane Marshall. That's a fine pass from Marshall out to that right hand side. That's Nicole O'Connell who wins the sideline ball. And it's got in possession for Andrews. As Amy Elliott makes a run, but it's not played to Elliott. That's Andrews on the attack now. Gabby Lewis in possession. They need Lewis on this ball more. Probably closer to goal, but it's Lewis. She's going to strike one, decides opts against it. Wins a free, and it's Lewis in possession again on the run. Lewis now dribbling, looking to beat a couple of men. Tries a reverse. An ambitious effort from Lewis on that occasion. It doesn't come to anything for the St Andrews side on this occasion, but Gabby Lewis is a player that need to get on the ball as much as possible.
Well, they do. They need to get any of their forwards on the ball. I think the Banbridge defence have been excellent. They've been stepping, and we've been getting kind of not a huge amount of possession into our forwards. So, the forwards have to be far more aggressive. Start posting up for the ball, looking for the ball. Because we need a bit of a foothold. We need territory. Andrews need territory. But an interception here, a chance.
Yeah, mistake from Jasmine Barrett there. It's Jodie Simmons who made the interception. Didn't have a huge amount of support on that occasion. It eventually hits off her foot, and it's going to be a free for Andrews. Again, it's a risky pass out of the fence from Marshall. That's intercepted by Nadia Benlal, who's been a bit quieter in the second half so far. Good defending from Jasmine Barrett to take the ball off her. But it's going to be a sideline ball for Banbridge, and Nadia Benalal takes it herself. Under pressure now from Rachel Diggin and Martha. That's a sensational turn from Nadia Benalal. Quick hands, quick feet, quick everything on that occasion from the Banbridge captain, showing how talented she is. And she's away again into the deep. Brilliant from Benalal. Can she fire the shot away? She gets the shot away. It's going to be a free out, but again, that's excellent play from Nadia Benalal.
Yeah, no, lovely bit of skill in along the baseline. Lovely little turn there. But I think this is by far the best game that we've witnessed so far in this tournament. Both sides, as we said before, had to come out to win, and both sides are playing hard. But in terms of the quality, in terms of some of the skills we've seen, in terms of some of the execution of some of the skills, it's been a super game. And Banbridge have brought that extra bit of energy. They've really worked hard, and as we kind of were 10 minutes into the second half now, Andrews need to make something happen here. But again, we say it's still 1-0. Banbridge aren't out of the woods. It only takes a second to score a goal. So, I think if Andrews get a little bit of territory, if get the ball, they just need to be a little bit more composed and just, take care with that final pass. They've just been a little bit careless with it, kind of putting it in for the sake of putting it in, as opposed to putting it in to actually pick out a player. So, again, Banbridge in good territory and looking comfortable.
Banbridge still leading from that Katie MacDonald goal early enough in the first half. Came from a short corner. Of course, this is the second of 5 live games on day 2 of the Kate Russell tournament from St Andrews College. Brought to you live and exclusively on sportinglimerick.com. Up next, we've the crucial clash, what could prove to be crucial in the whole competition, with Crescent leading on 7 points and Kilkenny College on 4. They topped the table at the start of today, did Kilkenny College, but Crescent's 6-1 victory over the Jez has seen them take control of this tournament, and this result suiting them down to the ground, because St Andrews with 3 points from their opening 2 games and Banbridge on 2 points from their opening 2 games as well. Of course, this will put them onto 5 points, so we'll leave it in Crescent's hands. That's all for later on, and it's St Andrews now looking to get back into this game. It's going to be Amy Elliott to take this free. Elliott now trying to reignite some pace into her team. Plays the ball out to that right hand side. It's Katie Jane Marshall with the ball. It's too strong for Joey Lord. It's symptomatic of what St Andrews have done all game. More hit and hope than anything by design. But they need that to change soon enough. We've got just over 11 minutes gone of this half. And it's still all Banbridge Academy. And it's brilliant play from Ellen Reid. Very confident play from Ellen Reid. The pass didn't match the initial skill, but it's out of Banbridge danger, and it's St Andrews possession, with Jasmine Barrett to take this sideline ball. 50-50 ball play between Joey Lord and Holly Hanna. It's going to be another St Andrews ball that Barrett will take from this sideline. Comes back inside with good run from Barrett here, under pressure from the Banbridge Academy number 15. That's Molly Mathers, but it's again Rachel Diggin in possession. Tries to get a flick across with reverse. It's nearly kept in play by Rachel Walsh. It is kept in play, and it's deemed not to be deliberately flicked out of play by Rebecca Spence. It looked like it should have been a short corner from her vantage point, but as Ivan said yesterday, we're 100 yards away. The umpire is 10-15 yards away. We're going to take their call over ours at this stage, and it's going to be a long corner. In fact, it's going to be a free out to Banbridge, and that's going to be taken by Ellen Reid as the rain starts to come down. Just a few spots of rain here in St Andrews College in Blackrock. As Gemma Hassan now on the run for this Banbridge side. Brilliant defending from, I think it was Amy Elliott, winning possession back. Tries to play it cross field. It's not a good pass from Elliott. And it's just again typical of the way St Andrews have played in this game up to this point. It's going to be a sideline ball. Nadia Benenal not in any real rush to take this. She's got options behind her, and she's going to probably take it herself. She does, and loses possession to Martha McCready. She's been fouled, according to the umpires. Benenal went down injured, but went down under the challenge of McCready, but is okay. She's fine. Little knock to the face, nothing that's going to cause her too much issue, despite the umpire checking on her well-being. She's okay though, as Gabby Lewis prepares to come back onto the field for Andrews. They need her to play a starring role in what's left of this game. Andrews needs something. They need anyone to play a starring role basically in these last 10-11 minutes of the game. 12 minutes remaining. As Gemma Hassan in control over on that left hand side. Devon Atkins get a stick to it, but it's deemed dangerous play, and it's going to be free here. And it's Hassan on in possession again for Banbridge, taking it to that baseline, but it's intercepted inside the D by Katie Jane Marshall, and Marshall comes away with the ball. Good run down that right hand side by Katie Jane Marshall. Plays the ball inside, but she's lost out. Good work on that occasion from Sophie Mount. Mount wins possession back to Alex Gardner, plays it simple as we've seen from her throughout this competition, and it's into Katie MacDonald in the middle. Good run from MacDonald, beats one, looking to beat two. She's beaten Devon Atkins again. That's surely a foul from Devon Atkins. It's going to be a short corner. Very difficult to disagree with that, but more solid play and good play indeed from this Banbridge side.
Yeah, no, the team that we've seen now, that's the best team I've seen in this tournament. By a long shot. They're aggressive. You know, they dominate the ball. They've the ability to go back to front. They've been really, really good today. If that team turned up yesterday, I think they'd be sitting on, you know, they'd be sitting pretty after this game. But they've just left themselves possibly too much to do today. But they've been very, very good. Andrews, when they get the ball into the last third, they've been putting the ball into the D in hope as opposed to picking out a pass. But you could have an opportunity here. I think they could go short again here to Reid. We'll see what they do.
Indeed, it comes out. It's trapped. Chance for MacDonald again. It's a good block. Falls to Katie MacDonald. It's a wide swing for MacDonald. It forces Cambay into a save. And St Andrews come away. It's giving the crowd a lift. It's Martha McCready with possession. Little slip from McCready. She does well to hold on to the ball. And it's going to be a silent ball. But that could be the G up that St Andrews need.
Well, look, they're still in the game, you know, they're still in the game, 10 minutes to go. You know, for all Banbridge's dominance, for all the quality they've shown in this game, it's still a one-goal game, and it just takes one player to switch off. But they're Reid again, stepping aggressively and then picking a pass, but another quality step there by... Now, they need a little bit of quality here. And that's been the difference today, is that any time Andrews have got the ball into that area, they're hitting in hope as opposed to picking out a player. A little bit of extra quality in that last third required.
Yeah, it hasn't been the case. They haven't been able to get it as of yet, has this Andrews side. And I know we're talking about getting a goal, getting them level, but Andrews really need a win to stay in this competition. And at the moment, they're very much up against it as Banbridge continue to comfortably navigate this game. They could do with a second goal, as Ivan mentioned. St Andrews still in this game, as long as Banbridge don't get it. But Banbridge do look very comfortable in defence with Reid. And if you look to her off camera, you'll see Reid pushing up to halfway at the moment. She's really playing a prominent role. It's Nadia Benalal in possession here for Banbridge, under pressure from Jasmine Barrett. But it's Benalal who wins the free and is off again, and she wins another short corner. It's excellent play by the Banbridge captain. Once again it's Benalal, and once again it's another chance for Banbridge Academy to double their lead. And a few viewers on sportinglimerick.com would argue that's the lead that Banbridge would very much deserve.
Yeah, they do. They're well worth their lead. You know, again, like we've got less than 10 minutes to go here, and there's still real urgency about them. Like, that was just a simple quick free taken quickly. Andrew's not backing off 5, and again they've another great chance here, a short corner. So Reid moving to the top again, so we could see this ball fired in, looking for a deflection. Again,
it's Gemma Santa's take. Plays, it's trapped by Nadia Benal, comes to, it's a great block out. It's going to be another one though. It's hit one of the Andrews' players' feet. Great block initially. I think it was Amy Elliott that got the block in off the line extremely quickly. Brilliant block by Elliott. But yet again, it's another chance for Banbridge. Another chance for Banbridge from this short corner. And again, it's going to be Gemma Hassan to take. But they've plenty of options, do Banbridge. Not only Reid can be used as a dummy as well. Could come to Katie MacDonald. They've plenty of options to Gemma Hassan from this short corner. And it's Hassan to take once more. Again, it's trapped. It's Benalal is going to have a go herself after trap. It's a good shot. Good save from Cambay. And it's another chance. Gone begging for Banbridge from a short corner. And away comes Katie Jane Marshall. Again, a fine save from Cambay on that occasion.
Yeah, it's a very good save. Very solid. Good shot from Benalal. Probably corners come out slightly wrong, and she's adjusted and got a really good shot away on target. But she's had a fine game today as well. I think the Banbridge big players have turned up today. Hassan, Reid, Benalal have had very good games. Gardner's done a great job on Elliott in midfield. She may not have been prominent on the ball, but in terms of doing a job for her team, she shut down the biggest Andrews threat. So she's certainly done her job. You know, again, 7-8 minutes to go here. Banbridge need a win to stay in this. They're leading, and good value for that. Andrews need to find 2 goals, and at the moment I just don't see where those are going to come from.
Oh, and it's Gemma Hassan on a trademark dribble and run, heading towards the baseline into the D. She flicks it across. It's well defended from Devin Aikens in the end. She gets the ball out of danger. And it's going to be a sideline ball that Alex Gardner is going to take for this Banbridge side. In no rush whatsoever, Banbridge. They're pushing for a second goal, but don't get me wrong, they're going to be happy with a 1-0 win. A win is a win. They're happy to stay in the competition. It's going to be a St Andrews free. Katie Jane Marshall to take for the St Andrews side. She spreads it wide. It's a good ball. It's flicked on by Jasmine Barrett. She could have left that off. Maybe to Juliet Byrne. In fact, it was Martha McCready with that error. And away come Banbridge yet again with another sideline ball, and that's going to be repeated for Holly Hanna. And Hanna, in fact, leaves it off to Nadia Benalal. And Benalal has Holly Hanna behind her. It would be the easier option. In the end, she decides to go with it herself. And eventually just takes on Martha McCready, wins the free. Excellent stick work again from Benalal, showing her talents, but it's definitely a dominant performance from Banbridge. As Ivan mentioned, if we'd seen this performance, these type of performances from Banbridge yesterday, there's no doubt they'd be the star team in this competition. And again, it's Benalal on several occasions in the second half. Her skill, her intelligence in winning that, yet another short corner for Banbridge.
Yeah, no, she's been excellent in the second half here. She's been aggressive. She's used her skills well. She's kind of forced maybe 2-3 corners out of kind of areas where you're trying to just hold on to the ball as a right midfielder coming forward there. She's had numbers against her, and she's been aggressive. She's been skillful. She's won corners, and again another chance for Banbridge here to put this game away.
Oh, yet again, it's Gemma Hassan. It's going to be trapped. This time it's not the best trap for McDonald, but it comes to Reid, and Reid gets the shot. It takes a deflection, hits the post, and it's going to be another short corner. After it hit the post, it hit a St Andrews foot, but a brilliantly worked short corner, and inches, well, not even inches, millimetres away from a second Banbridge goal.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Banbridge, I think, are good value for a second goal at this stage. They've been outstanding. Well worked corner there. Again, possibly came out slightly wrong, but they've adjusted well and got something away. But Andrews survive, and another short corner here.
It's gone short to Reid on this occasion. Reid fires one just wide. Powerful shot from Ellen Reid, trademark shot from Ellen Reid. But it's just gone to the left and wide. Again, Banbridge a threat each time they go forward. Diving effort from Benalal there to win the ball back. It's going to be an Andrews free, and they're struggling as they pull their keeper. Isol Cambe comes off, and it's going to be, I think it's
Alana Rothwell.
Yeah, it's Alana Rothwell who's come back onto the field. I'm surprised to see Rothwell off for this long, maybe carrying a bit of an injury, but she's going to be the fly keeper now. And Joey Lord has gone in as a forward. Well, nothing Isiel Cambe done. She's had a fine game in the St Andrews goal, but it's just an extra player on the field, an extra attacker now, with Alana Rothwell acting as a fly keeper for this St Andrews side. It's desperate measures, desperate times, and away they come. It's a good run. Chances come. It's Joey Lord is there. Joey Lord does well to even keep that ball in play. And St Andrews now in possession. Ball's put across. Dangerous. Ellen Reid is there though. No surprise to see that it's Reid. Alert to the danger. God, I don't know how many times I've said that in this commentary in this game, but it's Reid, and that's a poor pass in the end there from Rachel Diggin. Needless pass. Martha McCready unable to keep that in play, and it's a bit of respite for Banbridge here. They'll restart the game. And the ball gone over the baseline from St Andrews. Holly Hanna takes possession from Hannah Buchanan. And Andrews now under pressure from Lord, but it's gone now, and it's Diggin that has it. Diggin looks, there's a chance here. Big chance here. It's Robin O'Leary with the shot. It wasn't the best of shots. She could have got that shot away quicker with more power. She was unable to on this occasion. As Gabby Lewis now tries the reverse. Lewis looking to get a short corner perhaps, or something more. But it's defended well by Banbridge, and away they come. Time running out. We've just over 2 minutes remaining, and just over a minute remaining, I should say, of regular time. Might be a little bit added on. But it's Banbridge in possession now, and it's Maisie Corrie over on that far side to take this free. Corrie plays it up to looking for Gemma Hassan. It's gone further than that, but it's St Andrews winning possession back, and it's Nicole O'Connell who's done so for them. Comes back to Alana Rothwell, of course, wearing the fly keeper's jersey. as Ivan Ovington gives the crowd what they want, which was a wave. His adoring St Andrews crowd below us here in the commentary box as Rachel Ligon tries to bring play in now. There's a counter-attacking chance here. Big chance for Banbridge. Good run here from Holly Hanna. Just 3 on 4, but Hanna taking the smart option. Doesn't need to risk anything here. She just hold on to possession, plays it up front. It's not going to be Jodie Simmons, who's actually limping. In fact, it's not Jodie Simmons on that far side. It's Katie MacDonald, and MacDonald unable to chase after that one. We've 10 seconds remaining here of regular time. St Andrews now, the best they can hope for is a draw. It will end their chances either way, you'd imagine, of winning this Kate Russell tournament. It's a big blow for the hosts, but Banbridge slim hopes after this victory as St Andrews come along, and it's a chance here. Good run from Alex or can she pull the ball across? She can't. Good defending from the Banbridge side once again. Anytime Andrews have attacked, Banbridge have just done enough to defend. And Amy Elliott's going to take this long corner. It's come out to this left hand side. It's intercepted. Big chance now for Jodie Simmons in possession. Good defending for Katie Jane Marshall. Just to be a free. With time up here in this game between Banbridge and St Andrews. Banbridge still leading 1-0. That early goal in the first half from Katie MacDonald looks to have reignited their slim chances of winning this Kate Russell competition. But it looks to be curtains for St Andrews, and that's it. Time is up, and Banbridge have earned a 1-0 victory. You can see the joy at Banbridge staying in this competition, but it's devastation for St Andrews and Ivan Ovington. There can be no argument with the way this game has gone, but bitter disappointment from St Andrews. The hosts are out.
Yeah, no, the girls will be disappointed for sure. You know, but when it came down to it, I suppose in the 2 games that they've actually lost, the opposition have just been that little bit better. Crescent, I don't think we turned up yesterday. I think we turned up today. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I'm sure the girls were in the right mindset going out to play, but Banbridge were just outstanding there. Like that's the best team performance I've seen in this competition so far. And probably in Reed, that's probably the outstanding individual performance I've seen. Like their problems yesterday was the amount of ball that they turned over, and that gave the opposition a platform to go attack from, and that was their problem today. That platform didn't exist. There was no turnover ball, and they were aggressive. They distributed the ball well. Key moments, players came up with big plays, good interceptions. A little bit lucky with the goal, perhaps. It takes a deflection off the first runner, but there's absolutely no argument about the result. Banbridge were superb today and full value for their 3 points. They go into their game later on now against the Jazz, who will possibly be at flat. And if they can bring that game into the game against the Jazz later on, and things go their way in the next game, Kilkenny against Crescent, it could very, very well be still on for them. But you know, as it stands, we could still be going down to that last game, Kilkenny against Andrews. But no, Banbridge, they've played their way back into the tournament. That's a huge win for them. And you know, as I said, Crescent are still in the box seat, but Banbridge are still in there. A superb display.
Superb display indeed from Banbridge Academy. They've beaten the host St Andrews 1-0 and have knocked St Andrews out of the competition. Banbridge's hopes are still alive. We'll be back at 1 p.m. for the crucial game between current leaders Crescent College Comprehensive, the Munster champions. They'll face Kilkenny College, the South East champions and defending champions of the Kate Russell tournament at 1 p.m. Join us then for our 3rd game of the day.